Hey, this is Rick. Welcome back to my channel, Rick Loves Maria, a Philippine-American love story. So, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the pay with Rhoel. And I'm not an expert on all of it, but a couple things I do know is that they have this quarterly scorecard that I mentioned. And based on how well you perform your duties, it's called a Your Choice Scorecard. So basically, the choices that you make determine your score. And it's a ranking from 1 through 10. Now, the way it works is if you arrive on time or early, your score goes up. If you are late, your score tends to go down. What else? If you get into an accident or something, it does not help your score. As long as you're safe and you're getting your stuff done on time and you arrive on time, like the first quarter I had a 7. I was new and I was still figuring out how to do some of this stuff. And like one morning I could have taken off at 2 a.m. and for some reason I felt like I wanted to sleep. And I slept until 6. Sleeping in does not help your score. If there's an opportunity for you to move the freight down the road, moving the freight down the road early would probably help your score. So in trucking we have these clocks. You have your 14-hour clock and your 70-hour clock, your 11 and your 8, and so there's different clocks that the federal government has that you have to keep up with, and it's all electronic now on the little computer that we have on the dash here. So the clock starts each day at midnight. For example, this morning I left Albany, New York at midnight. I do a 15-minute pre-trip inspection, check the truck out, make sure all the tires, have air, the oil is in the engine, and lights are working, all this fun stuff. And then you get 15 minutes to check everything out. And once the light turns green, you take off. And so 8 hours later, here I am sitting in mid-Ohio at a Love's on 71. So I got 520 miles in today. I stopped for fuel in Erie, Pennsylvania on 90. So tomorrow morning, my delivery is at 9 a.m. Now I could wake up at 4 and drive down there 4 hours and probably still make it on time. However, I have to go through Cincinnati. And Cincinnati sucks. So, I will get up earlier and I will try to get through Cincinnati before the lawyers and the bankers wake up and jam up the roads. And I will be ahead of them. So I may arrive at my delivery at 4 a.m. and I'm not due until 9. Okay? And then I may ring the door and ask if they can unload me early. And if I get unloaded early, then I get the next plan to go pick up the next load early. And it seems like if I'm early, sometimes I get a decent load going long distance, which is what I want. Sometimes you get short distance loads. So it all depends on how much you hustle as to how good your score is. I've got a week left to go in this quarter, and right now my score is a 10. And if I can keep it a 10, I'll get a half a cent raise. Okay? Do that for 2 quarters and I get another penny per mile. Okay? But if I hit something with my truck, I may lose that penny. So, I know somebody who slid on the ice, and he was only going 4 miles an hour up a hill, and there was already a truck that slid off into the ditch, and his truck slid on the ice and landed right beside the other truck and crunched some fiberglass. Well, he lost a penny for, I think, a quarter. So anyway, it kind of works like that. That's all I know. So I run cruise control a lot on the truck. It has cruise control. I let it do the cruise control thing a lot. That seems to get pretty good fuel mileage. I think it could do a little bit better. I think I could do a little bit better sometimes on my foot. When it nears the top of a hill, sometimes it seems to let off a little too soon. I can understand they don't want you zooming down the next hill and speeding. It's not good to get a speeding ticket. Anyway, you know, if you use a cruise control, it's governed at 65. It might get up to 70 going down a hill, at which time a red light comes on your computer and you can hit the brake and slow down. It might gear down for you going down a steep hill and slow you down on its own. So I'm getting pretty good fuel mileage. Now the other things that helps is I have my passport to get in and out of Canada. I've applied for a TWIC card, which is for the ports authority to go in and out of ports. I haven't picked up my TWIC card yet, but just having the passport helps me a little bit. Because 2 days ago I ran through Canada early in the morning. I ran from Detroit over to Niagara Falls. For Target up in Saratoga. I don't even know what I was hauling. It was a 30-page list of stuff. So, yeah, the pay is dependent on your experience, wherever they want to start you at, and then you got that quarterly scorecard. And if you can keep getting 10s each quarter, got a fly in here. If you can keep getting 10s on your scorecard, then there's no reason why your pay won't go up. So if you're safe, then try it. The trucks are automatic. They're easy to drive. Relatively easy to drive. You still got to keep it in your own lane most of the time. And it has these lane warnings. If you depart from your lane or start going over the dotted line, it beeps at you on the speakers on the radio. There's a button down here for construction, because if you're in a construction zone, those lines are crazy all over the road. So it's actually pretty good. This time of year is the prime time, I think, to get out here and do this and get some miles, because the days are long. You don't have to worry about ice and snow. This is a good time of year to be driving. You can can really. I'm almost at 60,000 miles so far. So I'm trying to get there. Trying to get halfway. So that's what's going on. That's more about the pay and how it works at Rhoel. I don't know how it works at other companies. I just don't know. But each driver, you know, drivers that are out here driving for all kinds of different companies. Some of them are their own operator, owner, and they make more money. They own the truck. They have a lot more responsibility and expenses because they got to pay for tires and fuel on their own truck that they're driving. So, you know, it all depends on how much responsibility you want. Do you want to own your own truck? You can make a lot more money if you're on your own truck. Rhoel has a lease program where you can buy a truck and you're leasing it back to Rhoel. They'll set you up with like a business manager person, and they'll help you through all that. I don't know if it's a good deal or not. Some people like it. I've heard some people say that it's not, but I don't know. I'm going to do this for 7 years, and then I'm going to retire. I'm not looking to own my own truck. You know, I just want to be able to earn a living and survive, pay some bills for 7 years, retire. And so I'm not gonna be a lease owner or operator, I don't think. But yeah, we'll see if I can keep my score up good on the quarterly scorecards. Maybe I can make more money. That's the goal. All right. Let me know if I can try to answer any other questions. I appreciate you asking. Call Rhoel if you have any questions. They can probably give you better facts than I can. I'm a rookie. I've only been doing this for 6 months. All right. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Stay safe out there. If you're driving, stay safe. Be careful. If you see me on the highway, you've probably already passed me. I'm maxed out at 65. And yeah, everybody. It seems like everybody passes me. I pass very few other vehicles out here on the road. If they're doing 63 or under, and I catch up to them, I have no traffic behind me for 2 miles. I might have a chance to pass somebody, but it don't happen too often. Usually when somebody's going slow in front of me, I just got too much traffic coming up behind me, and I don't have time to spend out there in the left lane. It takes me 2 miles in the left lane in order to pass somebody with my foot to the floor. So if they're doing 63 or 64, forget about it. Other truckers behind me will get pissed at me for holding up the left lane. So I just try to stay in the right lane and let everybody whiz on by. All right, take care. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.